Hello. Today I'm checking out F.E.R.A.S. This is Federation of the Empire from the Republic by the Alliance of Space. So quite a mouthful of a name there. Guess this was also originally known as Pong RPG. So kind of a silly concept. This game has actually been around for a while. And it's been in a number of the previous AGDG demo days. But I never got around to trying it, so I guess today is the day. So we're going to give this a shot. I've got the game page open here. I'll just read the description. Federation of the Empire from the Republic by the Alliance of Space is an inverted bullet hell game with amazing 360-degree planetary defense Pong action. You control a human-made ship that should be used to bounce meteors back into the alien ships to protect the planet. Human-made weapons are incapable of hurting shielded enemies thanks to MacGuffins, but they can be used to clean the screen when there are too many meteors giving you trouble or weak the enemy shields when they are upgraded enough. The game ends when all the enemies die or the planet is destroyed. There are 5 game modes: mission mode, enemy mission mode, galaxy survival mode, endless mod, multiplayer. Oh, interesting. 5 different versus modes against other players or the CPU. Well, that's interesting. It's a multiplayer mode. You can upgrade your ship in multiple ways, from direct ship upgrades to new weapons and even planetary upgrades. Alright, so there's a whole bunch of stuff listed here. There's some flavor text about evil aliens attacking the Milky Way using wormhole technology. I won't read everything, but you can check out the game page. It's in the description of this video. So let's try out the game here. Get rid of the overlay. So I've not seen anything past the screen. It says, it seems to be the first time you play this game. Would you like to play the tutorial? So let's go to yes. Welcome to the tutorial. Press any key. This virtual simulation will try to explain how to play the game. Hopefully by the end you will understand the complicated details of using a paddle to bouncing a ball around. This is you. You can move around by pressing A or D, the arrow keys, or moving the mouse around. Oh, so unfortunately the any key and the game controls are kind of the same here, so it's kind of annoying when it gives you this direction that you can move the thing, but then when you press it, it advances the text here. It's a little annoying. Your major objective is to protect this lovely little thing. Because, yeah, I would like to play with the controls that you just gave to me without having to worry about missing what the text says. This is your planet. There are many like it, but this one is yours. If this thing blows up, everyone you love will die. Press any key. So it is up to you and only you to save it. These are your enemies. We like to call them aliens. They will attack the planet using asteroids from another dimension. Your main objective is to reflect said asteroids by bouncing then with your ship. Lots of acronyms in this game, apparently. Sometimes the enemies will spawn red asteroids. You need... Oh gosh, it's so loud. Let me just check the volume here real quick. Yeah, my volume is pretty low, so the sound effects are very loud. You might want to just... I'm gonna tweak the capture level here a little bit, so hopefully it's not too loud for you guys, but you might want to check your game audio against, you know, some other games you have installed or something, just to kind of get it in a ballpark volume range there, so people aren't getting their ears blown out or whatever. But there's no need to worry about the planet. They will bounce away from it. Now, unfortunately, I think I might have... Yeah, so there's a bit of a problem when you use this... those sound effects are pretty distracting. I'll just turn it down for me. There's a bit of a problem when you use any key in your game code, because it literally means any key, which means if you do a lot of things, you end up triggering that, which I might suspect. I'm going to try this out. Alright. It has happened to me before where somebody used this and tweaking the volume with my keyboard would actually trigger it, like stuff in game. because that counted as any key, but it's not the case here. But what is the case is if I tried to Alt-Tab, which I just did a minute ago, it registers that as any key, and skips past some text, so that's pretty annoying. I definitely recommend not using any key, or if you want to use like sudo any key and just program like a bunch of keys that are reasonable keys that you would expect a person to press, that would be fine. Or you could just, like, if you have a specific control setup, it could just be press any of the keys that are actually used in the game rather than any key on the keyboard. Because yeah, if you're using like Alt-Tab or you press the Windows key or something and it's like causing stuff to happen in the game, that can be really annoying. Alternatively, you know, just use spacebar or click, just, you know, map a few keys that the player is obviously going to be able to use without trouble. And that's generally a better approach. In any case, let's proceed with this. The game ends when your planet is destroyed, all your ships blow up, or all enemies are dead. So I think I did kind of skip over a couple of these text boxes, but the only way to hurt the enemy shield is to hit then with asteroids. You can press escape to pause the game. This will allow you to restart the game or upgrade your ship. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. So this is kind of weird. The way that it kind of hides everything behind you. Only in the sense that I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense if it's this involved. Like, there's this much stuff you have to show, maybe. You can't actually upgrade during the tutorial. But, the way that this covers, like, the entire action on the screen and everything, it really kind of takes you out of it, so to have to go into this screen to do upgrading, which is apparently a key function of the game, is a little weird. If you could make this, instead of this kind of background thing, just make it like a transparent something so you can kind of still see the game behind it, make a lot of sense, because it wouldn't pull you out of it so much. And also, you know, if you do have to pause the game for some reason, you run out and, you know, help your mom with the groceries or something, and you come back, you can't see like where you were in the action. So if there's like a meteor that's about to hit you or something, you can't tell. So when you unpause it, you're pretty much screwed if you're in the middle of like a messy thing. Whereas if you could kind of see a little bit of the, sort of a transparency effect or whatever, then that would help you out there a little bit. But I don't know what this is. I guess let's just return to the game. It'd be nice if there were some tool tips. This apparently is settings and this is home. I mean, you can kind of, they're not bad icons by any means, but it'd be nice to have some tooltips just to be certain of what you're clicking on. And I don't know if there's like a verification, like if I click on this, will it just bring me back, or will it say, are you sure you want to go, or something? Because, yeah, if you just accidentally clicked on one of these not knowing what it was and it kicked you out of the game and you lost your progress, then that would be kind of lousy. Oh, now see, I didn't see what that actually said, unfortunately. To buy upgrades, you need money as a special metal compound found in asteroids and enemy ships. Try not to touch the money with your ship. It can destroy the metal easily. Upgrading the ship is extremely important. Don't forget to try it. So how do you get the money? Do you miss it with your ship things and it gets sucked into the planet, or how does that work? You can make your ship longer, faster, and more deadly by equipping weapons on your ship. Your weapons can't hurt the enemy while they are shielded, but some will slow them down. It's not progressing anymore. I'm clicking here. Oh, now it's shooting. Well, now that it introduced the shooting element, it seems that I can't progress the text anymore with the mouse button, which is a little inconsistent. It's kind of weird. But they will help you to destroy asteroids if they're getting you into trouble. Alright, there's a lot to remember here. It's kind of a bit much. And I've been a little distracted, so press space to shot all weapons. You can press the 1, 2, 3, or 4 to shoot them individually. Seems like I can only shoot the one for some reason. That's a little weird. Make sure to try all weapons, each one works for a specific scenario. I hope you enjoy the game. Yeah, so in terms of using the 1, 2, 3, and 4, I don't know which which button's gonna correspond to, so that sounds a little tricky. Unless I'm missing something, but... Alright, tutorial end. Loading complete, press any key. Alright, well, press any key. No, not that one, idiot. What? Right. Oh, now we have tooltips. Huh. Look at that. Alright, now mouse sensitivity, I think. Hopefully this doesn't change this menu mouse. Planetary gravity. I don't know how that affects things. Local HUD on rotational controls. I don't really know what these do, so... I cranked up the sensitivity. It seemed really low in the tutorial there for the mouse. So... Oop! The tooltip was there and then it kind of disappeared for a second. Not sure what happened there. Can't really seem to oop! I did reproduce it for a second. Yeah, so there's something, I guess if you do it kind of fast, you can kind of fails. Something's happening there. The code, it's like hiding it when it shouldn't or something. Multiplayer in this mission, I guess we just do the first one on the left here. Oh wow. It's kind of cool. I like the little shift effect. It's kind of a cosmetic thing, but it's nice. Neptune, Earth, make. What is this? It looks like something bad's going on here. Are there aliens like attacking this as I speak, or what's going on here? Like if I go to this, will there just be nothing there because there's no alien icon over this one yet or something? I don't really know. Guess we go here. There is an enemy icon. Is that the ship? Or is this the ship? The purple part. Upgrade ship 95. Enemy forces 74. I don't know what these numbers are. For this X2. It seems like I might guess that the developer just gives you a whole pile of money for the sake of the demo here. So you can just buy tons of stuff if you want to. But I have no idea. This layout for this upgrade menu is a little confusing. It's not super readable. I guess maybe this is a button to buy. Ships 1. So I might want, like, I think you get up to 4 of these, right? So I have 2 now. Earth Ionic Shield, max speed level 1, Moon Ionic Shield. I don't know. Is that like a different kind of shield? For the planet? Because you're on different planets, so I don't think it's literally the Earth and the Moon. Choose weapon. Oh, I have no idea what to choose here. Oh, and then you can buy it? That's kind of unusual. Okay, this is ship 1 and ship 2. Max life 5, length 1. This will do length. I don't feel like I should mess with this too much because I won't even know what to compare it to. So, I guess you have double metal gain, mini lunar ships, and unstable phaser molecules, whatever the heck that is. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some lasers for my ships, I guess. That seems helpful. Hopefully the colors are free. Kind of interesting that you can customize them that way. Oh, is it actively dying? Like over time? Oh my gosh, it is. Oh, interesting. So this is all kind of timed or whatever. Secure the existence of our people and the future of the human race. Alright, I'm trying this with the mouse. The sensitivity, I cranked it all the way, and it's not particularly fast for me, so I would recommend increasing the range. I mean, obviously it's gonna depend on the person's mouse. Oh my gosh, the mouse. I think it might be easier just to use... Oh, it's so slow. Oh no. Is there a way to make it go faster? Make it turn faster when using keyboard? It's just so slow. What happened? I don't know what happened. Oh, I defended it, I guess? Presumably? I don't know. Oh, I have to do this all again? Or is it just per planet thing, maybe? Nuke? Tesla coil, machine gun, ghost ship, mine launcher. Alright. Make this yellow. Oh no, it's dying. Send AI. Alright. Jeez, it's kind of hard to see everything. Whoa, yeah, there's just so many, it's like, you can't defend against everything. There's so many at once. And I can't really see, I have no idea what's going on. Whoa, what? It's so weird. Oh, those are the purple. Okay, so you do want to miss the purple things. Metals. Wow, that's crazy. I don't know if that was from my weapons here. Is that like... Because one of the things I have is a nuke, apparently. I don't know which... It's hard to tell what is going on. I don't really know which weapon is which. I mean, the yellow one's the machine gun. I guess I can see the little icons, but... Like, I don't know... I guess the orange bar is, like, the charge for the weapon. In terms of, like, using 1, 2, 3, and 4, that seems, like, impossible. Like, I don't know how to keep track of what the heck is what. What button is what? Oh, I guess I beat it. Alright, so what I'm noticing is, it's hard to talk about it while everything's going on because it's also intense, kind of. But what I'm noticing is that when I want to try something here. Goodness sake! Oh my gosh! Seemed kind of effective, I guess. I'm assuming this is for weapons. Oops, I bought too much there. Well, let's just whatever. Use all the money. Alright, now we got super long ones. Yeah, so what I noticed is that you have all your focus is pretty much directly around the planet here because you're trying to block all this everything that's. Oh, I can't get the metal though because the ships are too big. But yeah, with all your focus is right around the planet here, right in the middle of the screen, so you can't really see what's going on around the edges of the screen very well at all. It's all these enemies and stuff, and trying to use the weapons and stuff. It's pretty difficult. Well, spent all that money fortifying that place, and Earthonic shield, max speed. Does that make it rotate faster? That wouldn't make any sense. Chip speed. Oh my gosh, that's weird. Really? Is that meant to work with like the keyboard controls? Because it doesn't make a lot of sense to me with the mouse controls. But I guess we'll try that. I don't know, I'll just do whatever here. Boombox. Golden Katana, that sounds fun. Let's do that, yeah. Sure. I don't know what this stuff means. Unstable phaser molecules. I don't dare try it. Oh no, I can't. I can't click play. Why is that? Send AI? Why do I don't want to send AI. I want to do it myself. What's up with that? That's annoying. Do I have to... I mean, I'm guessing it's gonna like do it for me. This one I can play, but I can't do this. I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm gonna go ahead and do this again, I guess. Try out these katanas. And what? I don't know if this is necessary, but... Alright. What in the heck? Oh, there's just so much to look at. How do I block all this? What the heck? Is this effective? It kind of looks like it is. This actually seems to be extremely effective. Oh. I guess I beat it, and then the AI beat this one. Now what? Over here? But I have to send the AI. What is that? Alright. How does the katana thing work? Just like a big barrier? The last gift from a good friend, the ultimate defensive system can cut through enemy shields and beyond. Cut range, draw speed 1, rest time. You have to hold the button down, maybe? I think I only upgraded one of them, though. Maybe? Yeah. Right? There's not really any indication that this one is upgraded compared to these. It's not here. I have to click into it to see that. Yeah, as far as I can tell, the ships seem to move as fast as you want them to with the mouse. And with this many things flying at me, I can't really make any clear decisions about where to put these ships apart from just spinning wildly. I don't... Oh. I think it just kicked me back here because I was holding down the mouse button. So instead of saying like any key to continue, it was like I was already pressing something maybe, and that's why it didn't... It just kicked me back here without really mentioning anything. I don't know. Magnetic shield, unstable phaser molecules. Don't know what that means. Oh, they're so small now. It's not good. The little lights on the sides of the ship that have the little trail behind them makes it a lot harder, I think, to... Oop. Just like that. It seems to be very abrupt when you finish the thing. But as I was saying, the little lights that leave little trails, it kind of makes it, since it sort of has a bit of a blur effect to what it's doing when it leaves the little light trails. It makes it harder to follow where the ships are visibly. So this one I already upgraded somewhat. I guess we can just continue to do whatever the heck. Guess we're doing boomboxes this time. Oh, this is already on apparently. I bought that. I don't remember buying that for this one, but... And this one has ship speed. Try that. I don't know what this... I think this is working with the keyboard controls. It's the only thing that... Oh, I have to do the AI here. That's annoying. Jupiter AI. There you go. What is that? Is that the machine gun? Oops. Whoa, something happened here when I clicked on that. Looks like it says buy underneath where it says sell, and there's nothing here. And I guess I just sold it? Oh, it's buggy. Uh-oh. Oh no, nothing works. Well, maybe it's there, it's just the visual element that's borked. Oh. Oh, laser. Ah. I don't remember what the tutorial said about like aliens and the weapons and stuff. Yeah, does that work on you? I don't know. What about these ghost ship dealies? What are those all about? I don't know. Well, AI success. So it's interesting. I mean, this whole thing where you're kind of bouncing around this little solar system fighting the guys and I guess sending AI to some of them. Pretty interesting. I think in general the gameplay, big magnet, that is. Plasma smoke. The gameplay so far, it seems to be a matter of, it's kind of hard to see what's going on clearly. There's just so much on the screen and so much visual detail, and once you get like a certain amount of things flying at you from every direction at the same time, it kind of feels like you can't really get a handle on it. You're just kind of spinning your things around kind of wildly. Send the AI. Oh, this is the boombox. Yeah, when there's all these little things, it's like there's just too much. And the idea of, I think I remember the tutorial said that you're supposed to like bounce the meteors back at the aliens, and I don't really see a way to do that apart from just getting lucky. You just make them not hit the planet and then hope that they fly into the aliens kind of thing. I don't see a way to like intentionally aim them. Oh, there's the boombox. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Alright. AI failure. Well, I guess we've probably seen about all we need to see, I guess, of the game. I didn't play the different modes, though. I mean, I can take a quick look, I suppose. That was all the tooltips. Mission mode, endless mode, so... Hero stages, enemy stages. Interesting. I wonder what enemy stages are. I wonder why I said 2-1. Okay, so I can't move... Alright, so I am controlling the enemy. That's actually really neat. That was not something I expected. You can apparently play as the enemy, so that's really cool. I like that idea a lot. Controls are pretty weird. I don't know if you can do anything besides just move. There's a massive amount of inertia, so it's very slidey, it's hard to dodge anything. The planet is very dead. Okay. Yeah, I think this would be a lot more fun if you got rid of the inertia on the ship there. It sort of plays like a shmup, which you know, having any inertia on a shmup is usually a bad idea, depending on the kind of shmup it is. I mean, it can be manageable, but at the very least, make it, you know, a smaller amount. I think it'd be a lot more fun because you're looking at just like weaving in between a lot of asteroids, and you can do that much more successfully with less inertia. So I would consider doing that. Drop the inertia down, and that would probably make it, you know, easier, like in the sense that a skilled player could successfully avoid a lot of damage. So you can make it the consequence for running into things a little higher at the same time if you wanted to do that. But that'd be my suggestion. I like the idea a lot though, so that's really cool. And let's see what this is all about. Pluto, Neptune. I guess we have to do Pluto. And now what? Am I controlling this at all? It doesn't seem to be responding to input. Anywhere that I can see. Oh, I can shoot, but I can't, it's not rotating, so I don't know if that's a bug of some sort. Is this not supposed to work like this? Because, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, that's all I can do. I guess if it completely depletes energy, you have to wait for it to charge again fully. Pretty rough. Oh, it doesn't recharge when you're idle, so I guess it's sort of like a reload of sorts. I figured it would just recharge over time, but yeah, so for some reason that's not working. I don't know what. Oh, now it is. Okay, so yeah, that was apparently a bug. Just paused the game and it started working again. So I almost think just having one is kind of makes the game work better. There's obviously a limit to how many things you can successfully defend against with only one, but it seems to just work out better. So I mean, in terms of the game sort of feeling like it's actually in your control, you know. Oh, there's too many. Again, I do kind of wish it would spin a little faster. Oh, you can move that with the keyboard. How to play. Alright, so apparently escape does not work in the menu here. I think there's endless mode in multiplayer. I don't know how multiplayer works. Player X, player X, CPU. Ship X ship. Planet X planet, what? Okay, so this actually sounds really cool. Just conceptually, that's really neat. I actually really like this idea a lot. So yeah, there's definitely some pretty neat ideas in the game modes here. I like this sort of idea. And the other things that you've done with the game modes, so that's really cool. I think the core gameplay is a little tough to just feel like you're in control in general. Just the degree to which there's so much debris and stuff flying at you, and from every direction, that it's pretty overwhelming. So that's been my impression of the game in general. I think there's a lot of good ideas here that are really cool, and kind of the core of it is a little I don't know. I mean, I always think that the idea of making the player feel like they're in control is kind of one of the most important elements of a game design, any game design really. And along with that, the idea that being able to consistently avoid damage and not have to just eat a lot of damage that you couldn't avoid, like you didn't have the opportunity to avoid. So those are things which I think could be better in this for sure. But like I said, I think there's some really cool game modes and stuff, so that's really neat. And I've obviously been working on this for a long time, and it does show. So yeah, this was F.E.R.A.S. This is certainly a very interesting and I guess unique sort of game for sure. So hopefully there is something of value to you in this video, and if you have any questions for me, just let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next video.